Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday to you. Hopefully you're having a good week so far. Certainly quieter in terms of the weather this week. I think we're all appreciating that. Of course, we do have our snow event today, but it's not a major storm. It's not a blizzard. It's not a major coastal flood event. There's no flood risk here. I think we can all handle a few inches of nice fluffy snow. And no major storms on the horizon. So that's some great news for us here. So again, thanks for joining everybody as you join on in. I'd love to see what you're seeing where you are. Let me know if you've seen some snow yet, or if you haven't seen anything yet. I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments below. But again, yeah, snow event for today. It's really nice to be coming on here to not talk about a major flood event and to talk about something that a lot of us do enjoy. And that's, of course, our snow. So let's take a look down in Scarborough on the Turnpike. Roads are fine for the most part. They're a little snow covered in spots, but it's just a quick coating. So as long as you're driving carefully, not a big deal. Just be on the lookout for some icy spots, especially on those side roads this morning. Overall, though, the snow has been pretty light, and it's mainly been confined to far southern Maine. Here's another view down in York County. Here's Mount Agamenticus. The snow's picked back up again in the past few minutes there. Temperatures in the lower or middle 20s, so it does continue to fall there in York County. So let's take a look at our radar. You can see these, or our snow totals here. I was going to try to bring up the radar if we can. It would be great if we could get that to come out. There we go. Can't get it to go forwards the right way for some reason. But yes, we are getting the snow moving on in. Again, the heaviest snowfall rates this afternoon. So thank you, Vicky, for your report. Just started about an hour ago here in Gorham. Thanks so much. I would love to hear from you guys again. What are you guys seeing out there? Are you guys seeing snow yet or nothing yet? A lot of us haven't seen anything just yet, but we should all start seeing snow here within the next hour or two. Watching some heavier bands of snow moving through York County, about to push into the Portland area. So Portland, I would expect our visibility to drop here in the next few minutes. I would also expect more snow to be coating the roads here over the next few minutes. And again, the biggest increase in snowfall rates we're going to see is going to come later on today after about lunchtime. So here's a look at Scarborough. Here's another look at Mount Agamenticus, looking nice and snowy down there in York County. And here we go. Here's our snow forecast for today, 4 to 7 inches on the way for the Portland area up through Lewiston and Augusta up towards Rangeley. Someone just commented that it was supposed to start hours ago. The snow this morning is very trivial. It doesn't really matter how much we're getting because we're waiting for the heavier snowfall rates, which will arrive around noon today, continuing through the afternoon. So even if you get not a flake this morning, which we all will see snow this morning, most of the snow is going to be coming this afternoon. Geraldine says it's snowing in Raymond right now. Thanks for the report, Geraldine. Yeah, starting to come down out there. It's very light, very fluffy. I noticed that about the snow here in the Portland area. We are right now in the low 20s in the Portland area. So yeah, easy to see why it's got major fluff factor. Inland towns in the teens, so even fluffier and lighter there. If you're watching yesterday, we were talking about 3 to 6 inch totals for this system. I actually bumped them up a little bit because the storm is tracking closer to Maine. It's also bringing some heavier snowfall rates this afternoon, and it just looks much more confident now that we're going to see some bigger snowfall totals. So 4 to 7 inches for most of us. Portland through Lewiston or Auburn, where Tommy's commenting from right now. Thanks for the report, Tommy. I was wondering about Lewiston, Auburn. Good to hear that you guys have started seeing some light snow there. Augusta also in that 4 to 7 inch range. Rockland also as well, but caveat in the mid-coast Maine. If you're watching from Rockland or Camden, maybe even Belfast, Wiscasset, not surprised that some sleet will mix in this afternoon, maybe cutting down your totals a little bit there. Now from Rangeley, higher elevations through northern Maine, 6 to 9 inches. Would not be shocked if someone gets a foot in that 6 to 9 inch zone because, again, very fluffy light snow. It doesn't take much to add up several inches. Sabattis, it's snowing. Thanks for the report, Pamela. Melinda says it's snowing in Otisfield. Going to continue to come down there for you in Sabattis, Pamela, 4 to 7 inches. Very similar story in Otisfield. Melinda, I would not be shocked if you end up on the top of that range, right around 7 inches, if not a little more. Jennifer's commenting from Rockland. Jennifer, you're going to get a few inches of snow there in Rockland. However, it is going to mix with some sleet, it looks like, this afternoon. So let's talk about that. Again, we're waiting till about noon for those heaviest snowfall rates. I actually want to put a banner in here. Heaviest snow begins around noon. There we go. Heaviest snow, yeah, it begins right around noon today. The afternoon is when we're going to see the big snowfall rates here, where we're going going to see the snow coming down at a pretty good clip. So again, it begins right around noon, really picking up as we head through the afternoon and evening hours. Here we are at 5 p.m. Someone commented from Rockland. Jennifer says that it's snowing there. By the evening, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, does look like some sleet is going to be mixing in there in the Rockland area. Now, for the rest of us, it's all snow. Even in Portland, looks unlikely we're going to see anything but just snow here in southern Maine. And again, 4 to 7 inches expected before all is said and done. This is 5 p.m. Of course, our evening commute. Snow's going to be coming down pretty hard for that. It could be coming down at a rate of up to an inch per hour during our evening commute. So that could lead to pretty slick travel. I'd say give yourself a couple extra minutes as you're heading home for the evening today, because again, we are expecting the heaviest snow right around when you're heading home. Snowing in Bath. Thanks for the report, Betsy. None yet in Florida, Dennis. Yeah, I was looking in Florida yesterday. It was like 84 in Miami. My sister was actually in Miami this week, and she was sending me pictures of her on the beach in a t-shirt and shorts. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice right about now. It is very cold out there. Just started in Richmond. Thanks for the report, Nicole. A Natty Week says it's snowing in Falmouth. Thanks for the report. Yeah, good coating probably there in Falmouth. Got to work at 2:30 home, Waldoboro. Will I be okay to travel home? I'd say you probably will be, Jennifer. Just drive slow and careful. It will be coming down pretty good then, but it's all snow. It's pretty light and fluffy. It's not super, super icy for driving. So hopefully, as long as you're driving on some main roads, I'd say you'll probably be okay. Just take it easy. Nothing in Skowhegan yet. Dry air still holding off the snow there in Skowhegan. That's going to change, though, in the next couple hours. Again, expecting up to 9 inches of snow there in Skowhegan. Would not be surprised if you end up with some double-digit totals. So again, snow continuing through the afternoon. It wraps up pretty quickly after sunset. 7 to 10 p.m. is when it wraps up. So if you're wondering when the snow comes to an end, that's around when it does. 7 to 10 for most of us. And then it's all said and done for tomorrow, turning cold and clear for Wednesday. It looks really chilly for tomorrow. And hold on one second while I take a sip of water here. Again, our Wednesday looks much improved. We'll see sunny skies all day tomorrow. High temperatures going to be in the lower or middle 20s. So chilly, but sunny at the very least. A beautiful post-snowstorm day. Always my favorite day is the day after a snowstorm. The whole world is so crisp and beautiful. And tomorrow we do get a day like that. Evans, 4 to 7 inches is our current forecast for the Portland area. So a good storm for us. If you're watching from Portland, you street park. Wouldn't be shocked if there's a parking ban tonight. So yeah, if you are a street parker in Portland, be prepared. Maybe somewhere, places like Biddeford, Saco as well. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a parking ban later on today. Temperatures for the rest of the week turn very cold. We're going to be trending much colder here. The weekend looks very frigid, highs in the teens to around 20. No big storms on the horizon, though. If you'll notice on our 7-day forecast here, after today, other than maybe a flurry or two Friday and Saturday, it's pretty quiet here through early next week. So again, today is really our big concern this week. After that, it's going to be pretty quiet. Next week looks to turn not quite as cold. All right, let's get back to our snow map here. Of course, everyone wants to know how much snow they're going to be getting out of this system today. So in terms of totals, it looks like a good 4 to 7 inches here in the Portland area, 6 to 9 inches, Bangor through Greenville, up towards the Skowhegan area, towards northern Maine. When will it end there? Probably 10, 11 p.m. there, Gavin, because you are a little bit further north than east, and I wouldn't be shocked if you keep flurries a little longer into the night, but the bulk of your snow is done 9, 10 p.m. or so up in Skowhegan. Good morning, Barbie. Hope you're having a good morning there. How much for Portland? Evan asked that. 4 to 7 inches. We got our snow map going up, and he said thank you. I got your report there, Evan. Elliot says it is snowing in Poland. Thanks for the report, Elliot. Drove right through there yesterday. Looked really nice. And today, nice and snowy up there. It was a beautiful day yesterday. I was out skiing. The conditions were wonderful. If you're a skier, you love to see this. This is just going to make our conditions even more nice. So looking great out there later on tomorrow, especially for skiing. So again, 4 to 7 inches for most of us. I'm going to go back to our radar here to show you what we're expecting. The heaviest snowfall rates to start moving in, really coming down in York County right now. The roads have gotten slick in some spots down there. And here's a live look at the turnpike. Definitely has picked up a bit there in York County. So the snow continuing to fall there. So yeah, continuing to fall. We're going to see slick roads throughout the afternoon into the evening. It looks like a pretty messy commute. Again, the snow continuing to move on in. Portland South right now is where we're seeing some of the heavier snow. Mike my gut is telling me we're going to be on the higher end in Portland, probably close to a half foot for us in the Portland area. Looks like we're going to see some good snowfall rates. It's already coming down pretty good. Temperatures are very cold. The risk of sleet mixing in has continued to decrease this morning. It looks like, I would say, easily 5, 6, 7 inches for the Portland area. So again, 4 to 7 inches, Portland through Lewiston, up towards Augusta, through Freiburg, over towards Rockland. If you're in mid-coast Maine, again, I had a couple people commenting from Rockland earlier, you're going to see a little sleet mixing in later. That may cut down your totals just a touch. But again, for the mountains, higher elevation through northern Maine, 6 to 9 inches expected. So if you're traveling this afternoon, will be a little treacherous at times, but shouldn't be all that bad. It's a pretty moderate storm, pretty handleable, I would say, for most of us. Maybe a parking ban, though. Again, as I said, as we head into tonight for Portland. Steady, lazy snow in Hiram. Thanks for the report, Kathy. Yeah, looks like a good 4 to 7 inches on the way for you there in Hiram. Looking pretty good for a solid snowfall there. Pretty easy to clean up. It's light, it's fluffy. Just be on the lookout for slick spots through the rest of the day today and into tonight, as well as into tomorrow morning. Again, manageable, easy storm here. Not a major coastal event, not a major wind event, no rain. A concern here, no flooding, no power outage concerns. So we love to see that with these snow events, a pretty easy one for us here. So hopefully we can get the snow cleaned off nice and quickly. Hopefully it's not a big deal for you. And if you're a big skier or a winter sports lover, hopefully you can get out and enjoy it. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. I'm going to wrap things up now. Again, we'll keep you posted on the rest of the day. Going to be pretty messy for the evening commute. So take it slow and give yourself a couple extra minutes to get home later on today. So again, have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Keep tracking the snow for you here on Channel 13.
This has been live interactive Weather Authority coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23. Make sure to stay